happy Monday. I've just been to the gym and I've actually been reading my Kindle. So I had a bit of a thought that I don't really know what to do for my next vlog, and I thought, actually, how about I do a week of reading? I have no idea how much reading I'm actually going to do or what that's going to look like. I'm very much in my audiobook / Kindle era at the moment, so I'll be listening to the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows on my way to work. But I just started a new book. I love I don't know this girl's surname, so if I get it wrong, I'm so sorry. Libby Mercier. I'll pop a little thing in the corner. And I watched one of her YouTube videos the other day, and she basically said that she reads her Kindle in between her sets at the gym. Now I was like, is that a bit extra? But I was like, no, it's absolutely not. It's right up my street. So your gal was reading her Kindle during her sets, and I've read 17 pages during my gym session, so can't complain. I actually am reading, it's called Beautiful Ugly. Can you see that? I don't even know if you can see it. Now, I devoured My Husband's Wife last week within like 2 or 3 days. Absolutely was obsessed. 5 stars from me. And then I realised that Beautiful Ugly is on Kindle Unlimited. So I was like, sign me right up. I started reading this during my sets in the gym, and I actually really enjoyed it because it allowed me to just focus in for like those 2-minute rests and then just go straight back in again, rather than getting sidetracked on social media and scrolling, etc. So genuinely really loved that, and already loving the book. I love her writing style. I'm just obsessed with it. So I'm going to be reading that today and tonight, and then, like I said, I'm going to be listening to the Harry Potter on the way home. I think I'm like 50 to 60% of the way through that book already. So hoping to finish that audiobook this week. Hoping to finish the Alice Feeney book also this week. Was not on my TBR. Do I care? No. I am such a mood reader. It is unreal. I will set a TBR and then I'll be like, nah, stuff that. Cannot wait to dive into this book a little bit more. But I've got to go now anyway, so I'm driving to a workshop today for work. I've got about another 48, well, very specific. I've got about 48 minutes on my sat nav. Does anyone even say sat nav anymore? Google Maps, or whatever you want to call it. I've got about a 40 to 50 minute journey, so I will be listening to the audiobook, and then hopefully tonight I will be reading more of this. I can't wait. I'm already obsessed. I don't want to put it down in my bag, but I'm gonna have to. So yeah, love it. I actually did see another girl in the gym today with her Kindle, and I was like, you go girl. Do you know what I mean? I was like, yes. I didn't feel like an idiot then, because I was like, it isn't just me that's reading my Kindle when I work out. I do also want to get a new case. So look, call me a boomer. I mean, I'm 30. I'm not old enough yet, but I have got a flip case. Now, I love this. I don't even know why. It's just something about the little, like, so satisfying. If anybody has any recommendations of like where some nice cases are, preferably flip, just because it scratches an itch in my brain. But I want to get a new case, so I'm going to have a look for one of those as well this week. And I just want something like cute and girly and pink. I'm not necessarily a Kindle stickers kind of gal, as you can see. Absolutely nothing. Anywho's, I'm going to get going to work now, and then I will catch up with everyone later on this evening to see where we're at with my reading. Hello. It's literally like 8:05, and for me that is bedtime. So I am going to be reading this evening. I'm going to read Beautiful Ugly. I genuinely love this author. I've only obviously read one other book of hers, but I just devoured it, and I think her writing style is just fantastic. So I've been reading this every chance I get today. I have only read 29 pages. Now, for me, that's a lot. For some people it might not be that much, but I'm quite a slow reader, and I've actually just been trying to pick this book up as and when I can throughout the day. So I cannot just put these books down. Like, I absolutely am obsessed with it. Gonna try and read another 30 pages tonight. Currently it's at 10%, and the Harry Potter book, so I listened to that on the way to and from the office today. I'm on page 424, and that is at 68%, and I'm quite sad about that. I can't lie. A very bittersweet moment, I suppose, because for me, like, Harry Potter will be my everything. It's what I grew up on. So once Harry Potter's finished, I think I might just read a few standalones. I'm not really sure, like, I want to read another series, but I don't really know what series to read, because usually they're fantasy series, and at the moment obviously I'm not like vibing with my fantasy. However, I know that I've had a few recommendations from some of the book girlies, so I might look into those. But I just don't know, like, I'm really loving the standalone thrillers, but I do feel like I want some sort of series to get into, or I might just save all my brain power for ACOTAR 6 and 7, because that's going to take a lot out of me, especially ACOTAR 7. I mean, it is ages away, let's be honest, but ACOTAR 7 is like 900 pages, so I don't know about anybody else, but I'm dreading that. Like, anyways, going to just sit and read now for the evening. I have got my cute little mug, and I've got a nighttime tea in it, which I never used to be like a tea galley or like a hot drink person, but to be honest with you, I just let the tea bag sit in that for about half an hour until it goes cold, then I drink it. So these nighttime teas are lovely. They've got like chamomile, lavender, and I have ones in the day as well, which are called Peace, and they've got ashwagandha and spearmint, etc. So things to like calm your stress levels, which I need. I feel like they really help at the moment, and I like them. Whether they work or not, I don't know, but I really enjoy having these before bed. So yeah, I'm gonna just have a nice little read for an hour or so, have my tea, just me and my Kindle against the world at this point. I'll catch up with everybody at some point tomorrow. So I am working from home today, and I've decided to go for a little lunch break, so I'm going to read. I've got my Kindle with me in my bag. I am still currently reading Beautiful Ugly. I'm on page 101, which is 35%. I feel like this is a lot slower than my previous read from Alice Feeney. This is also set on a little island up in Scotland, which I am so here for. So I'm a little bit confused, I can't lie. I'm loving the setting of this book, and I'm just really enjoying it as a whole. I've been listening to the Harry Potter audiobook as well. I cannot tell you what percent I'm on. I have a few hours left of listening, so that's going to get finished over the next few days, as well as this book. And we might even start a third book this week. Don't know what I'm going to read, however, I can see it up there. Natalia messaged me the other day and was like, girl, when are you reading The Will of the Many? Oh, look, hear me out. I did let her pick that book for me, and it is on my TBR for this month. Don't know if I'm going to get around to reading it, but we'll see. It's literally right there in the background, and it's just staring at me, and maybe we'll decide on another read over the next few days and see what we pick. But for now, I'm going to go for a walk, have a nice read, and just be outside in the sunshine, because I feel like my anxiety today is really, really, really getting the better of me. And, you know, I could just do with not having that right now, to be quite honest. But I know it's easier said than done. However, going outside and being around nature and blue skies is like my medicine for me. So I'm going to go for a walk, and then I will catch up with everyone later and see where we're at. Hello, so I am going to go and have a bit of an impromptu weekend with the girlies. Although this was a vlog of like just my week of reading, there might not be any reading fully this weekend, but it's okay, we're going to buy some books. So I'm going to take you along with me, visiting a town near them, and I've not been there before, so I'm excited to be somewhere new and to possibly buy some more books. I will see you after I've been away for the weekend with Nat and Chloe, and hopefully I have a little book haul for you all. Hello, so I'm back with a bit of a book haul. Yeah, we got 3 books, 2 of which I have finished. I did get a copy of Beautiful Ugly. Really enjoyed this, and I just think it's really pretty. So yeah, first one, Beautiful Ugly, stunning. Second, Fallen Stars. Now, I refused to get the hardback of it, just purely because I've got the paperback of Heavenly Bodies. I really liked Heavenly Bodies. Wasn't too keen on Fallen Stars in comparison, but I still wanted to add it to my collection, and I will be reading Holy Monsters whenever that comes out. But also, I just thought it was a really cool edition because it's not the kind of standard gold ones that I've seen, and obviously it's got the bright orange, maybe it's gold, don't know, but got this braid edge, and I love that, and I'm very here for that. And then I also got That's Not My Name. I've heard so much about this, and the cover really caught my eyes. Very excited for this. Loving my thrillers at the moment. But yeah, I just had the nicest time with Chloe and Nat, and thought, why not get myself a new book to read, but also 2 books just to add as trophy books for my shelves. Obviously, I've finished Beautiful Ugly, and I'll be honest, I really did still enjoy it. Nowhere near as much as My Husband's Wife. I don't really know why, I just didn't feel like it was as gripping. Like, My Husband's Wife basically had a twist after like every single chapter, whereas Beautiful Ugly, for me, was just a little bit slower pace. The ending was quite controversial. Really did quite like it myself, actually. I was here for that. And I really liked the scene setting, the location, and the descriptions within the book. Like, that really sold it to me. Like, I love that about Alice Feeney's writing. However, I wasn't keen on the overall story as a whole. I felt like it dragged quite a bit, and it could have definitely been wrapped up a lot sooner, or there could have been a little bit more to just entice me. I don't know. Either way, that book has been finished, and I am almost there with the audiobook as well. Yeah, very bittersweet that my Harry Potter journey is coming to an end. Very sad about that. Can't lie, very sad about that. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching the vlog. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who watches and supports my videos. I just love it. I love being creative. I love making videos, and I love bringing everyone along with me. I say everyone, the few viewers that I have, but thank you so much for being a part of this with me. It really means a lot to me. I will catch up with everybody in my next vlog, and I hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I hope everybody has a lovely rest of the summer, because it's going to be autumn soon, and I'm very excited to have an autumn vlog.